Hello, my dear friends. Today is Monday, March 27th. It is Weekly Home Blessing Hour. Our inspiration for today is not getting overwhelmed with things in our home by doing clutter stops. Do your clutter stops. Clutter stops work. We don't always work the clutter stops. So if you haven't worked your clutter stops, then I want you to look at the things that are cluttered in your home. There's two things you can do. You can either do the choo-choo train, where you take a couple of laundry baskets, put things in those baskets that don't belong in that particular room, go to the next room. If anything in those baskets belong in the next room, take them out. If there's anything in that room that goes in another room, put that in the baskets, and continue on the circuit throughout your home until the baskets are empty. That is called choo-choo train. That's what I call it anyway. And it gets all the right stuff in the right rooms. It doesn't put them in their place, but it puts them in the right rooms. And then if you feel overwhelmed still by that, then you can go into each of the rooms, one room at a time, placing things where they belong. I see you and I have a place for you. So this might take an hour. It might, but if you're overwhelmed, it will be worth it for you. Okay? So do this choo-choo train method. If you're overwhelmed, maybe you had a busy weekend, maybe you had a birthday party for a child and all that paraphernalia and the toys and the wrapping and all those things are everywhere. Pick it up, put it in the laundry baskets, go through the rooms until you end up with either things that need to be thrown away or given away in those baskets, or the other things have been put in the proper places in your home. Okay, that's your inspiration for today. Again, today is Weekly Home Blessing Hour for our at-home homemakers, our payroll homemakers. You've done your Weekly Home Blessing Hour this past Saturday, and you're getting ready to do it again this Saturday, and you're going to do it every Saturday, first thing in the morning. 6 things. Let's go over them real quick. First, strip your bed and wash your sheets and put those same sheets back on the bed once they're dry, so your bed will air out. Don't put on another set of sheets. Then you're going to have to fold sheets, and that's a waste of your time, your precious weekend time. So at-home homemakers, the same thing. Don't waste your time. Strip your bed, wash your sheets, dry your sheets, put them back on the bed. That's step 1. Step 2 is to dust the whole house with a feather duster. You can go to FlyLady.net and buy one of her feather dusters, or you can get a good quality feather duster on Amazon. Look for one that has a fluffy head and a nice long wooden stick, and it's made of ostrich feathers. They might even be less expensive on Amazon. So I just noticed some recently. So get yourself a feather duster if you don't have one, and dust your house with it. It takes a really little time, just a few minutes to get your house dusted. 10 minutes maximum, 2 minutes a room, pick 5 rooms. Okay, third thing is to empty all the little garbage cans in the house. Put new liners in. Again, less than 10 minutes. The fourth thing, and let's go back to washing the sheets. That's a 10-minute process. About 2 minutes to strip your bed, a minute to get them in the washing machine, a minute to put them in the dryer, and 4 or 5 minutes to make the bed, maybe 6 maximum. So it's around a 10-minute job. Okay, where were we? We did sheets. We did dusting, we did garbage cans. Now we're going to do wiping the smudges on the glass. We are not Windexing the whole thing. We're just taking a little wet microfiber cloth, and every time we see a little thumbprint or a little splatter or a little nose print from the dog or a paw print, we're wiping those off. We are not killing ourselves. This is a quick 10-minute process. Then the last 2 things would be vacuuming the whole house if your house has carpets throughout. If your house does not have carpet throughout and you have some hard surfaces in those rooms, you can dust mop or you can vacuum, either one. But we're not mopping hard surfaces, just the kitchen and the bathroom, and we're not there yet. So pick your 5 rooms, spend 2 minutes in a room. That's it. And then the final thing is to mop the kitchen for 3 minutes, mop each of the bathrooms for 2 minutes, put your things away, you're done. It feels so much better. Delegate what you can, do what you can't delegate. Okay. And then we've got, today is also zone 5. So we're in the living room for today, tomorrow, today, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday we'll be doing the entryway. So today we're in the living room. I hope that you took your planner and you planned out on your planning and desk day last week, at home homemakers, and on your planning and desk day Sunday afternoon, payroll homemakers, what you're going to do in your zone. So you have 4 things to do. You have 4 spots that you're going to work in. 3 spots in the living room, 1 spot in the entryway. So start today with your 15 minutes in the living room. And payroll, you're going to do yours for a whole hour on Saturday morning along with the Weekly Home Blessing Hour, and that's your work for the day other than routines, okay? All right, so how are we going to do this at home homemakers? We are going to, well, everybody, we're going to get up this morning. We're going to do our morning routine. We're going to follow that with laundry if we have it, paper, 1 inch if we have it. You're going to do that 6 days a week to get rid of your paper. That would be 2 feet in a month. So think about it. If your paper reaches the ceiling, it's an 8-foot ceiling, that's 4 months, and you won't have any more paper. If you just do 1 inch a day, 1 inch is from here to here, 1 inch. And you're just looking through that, and most of it's trash, okay? All right, so where was I? So we do those things in the morning, and then we get our children up, we put them through their morning routine, we have breakfast, and then we start the day for the kids who have to be taken to school. So whether you're driving to work and dropping one off, or you're at home and you're taking one to school, or they're taking the bus, once that's done, then I want you to do your 15 minutes of zone work in your living room today, at Home Homemakers. Payroll, you'll do your Saturday, as I said. So payroll, we'll see you at dinner time. So at Home Homemakers, don't start homeschooling until you get this 15 minutes done. Get it behind you. This is how you're going to get your home decluttered, because you're decluttering for 15 minutes. If you don't have any clutter in that space, then you get to deep clean one thing that takes 15 minutes or less. Okay? All right, so get that done, and then we can homeschool if we have to homeschool. And we're going to homeschool for 3 or 4 hours, depending. Could be an hour and a half if you have little ones. If you have children over all ages, some you're going to spend an hour and a half with now. Others you might spend an hour or so later on in the day. And you might have several in different things. So it could take you the greater part of the day. If you know that, make sure you have lunch ready to go. Something easy. You have to plan that out on Saturday and Sunday. Or when you're planning a desk day, and prepare it maybe on Saturday or Sunday, so that during the week you have an easy week for homeschooling. If you're not homeschooling your children, and you just have little kids at home, or your kids are in school, then with little children at home, you have a hard stop after your 15 minutes, and you spend time with those children and put them down for a nap, the little ones. And then at lunchtime, so you have lunch and then put them down for a nap. At lunchtime or after lunchtime and the kitchen's clean, now you can do your weekly home blessing hour until your children are, say, 4 years old. When your children are 4 or older, they can actually begin helping. There are baby jobs in the weekly home blessing hour. Emptying the garbage is a baby job. Wiping some of the glass spots is a baby job. Dusting with a feather duster can be a baby job. A 4-year-old can handle a lot of these. So don't tell me your 12-year-old can't help you, okay? Your 12-year-old can do it all. You just haven't trained them yet. All right. Okay, so that's it for the weekly home blessing hour. That's it for everything except for you're doing 3 clutter stops during the day, 1 at breakfast. Payroll, you're doing 1 at breakfast as well. Lunchtime and dinner time. That's at Home Homemakers. Payroll, you're doing 1 when you come home from work, so come on home from work. We have a hard stop at the end of the day. We're going to start making dinner, so it could be 4:35, 5:30. Payroll might be 5:36. Hopefully not 6:30. It's getting late, but I know some of you have to work crazy hours. But I like you to feed your kids and yourself as early as you can in the evening. So let's just pick at 5:30. You've got dinner made at 5:30. You're eating it by 6. It's cleaned up by 6:30 at the latest. Then you take your after. You prepare for bed. You get your before bed routine going. So the kitchen is cleaned, and you go take care of yourself for your before bed routine. It's just 4 things. Lay out your clothes, get your pajamas, put your clothes away from the day, and you're taking a shower, and while you're in there washing your face, when you get out, moisturize your face. So skin care, which is your shower and your face and your moisturizer, and clothes care. That's all it is. It's really 2 major steps. But laying out your clothes for tomorrow is really important. Taking care of the clothes that you wore today is very important. If you wear pajamas, it's very important that you pick out your pajamas as well. Okay, and then we're going to do, babies have to get ready for bed. You get them in bed, and then you enjoy your evening, and then bedtime for you. A hard stop. Go in the kitchen, do the last of your before bed routine, get in the bed at a good hour, and go to sleep for the day. That's it. So payroll, you're going to do 1 more clutter stop right before bed. Have a wonderful day. I hope this is helpful and inspirational for you. I look forward to seeing you again on Tuesday. And always remember to, prayer changes things. That's really true. And I never want to forget that. Prayer changes things. And you are beautiful. So be beautiful.